Hello, dear friends. I'm back. I have the car running because I'm sorry, this is so not green. I can hear several of you, and you know who you are, just like screaming at me. Okay, I'll turn the car off. But it's like 100 degrees here, so bear with me. I am back from Fitbloggin. Yay! As you can see, I had a lot of fun and a lot of food and many cocktails. So this is my weekly weigh-in after Fitbloggin. You know, every year for Fitbloggin, and I think I mentioned this before, every year for Fitbloggin, it's always in a different city. A city that, you know, there's a few criteria. The city has to be a walkable city, which Indianapolis totally was. And there has to be some excellent food for us to be like Instagramming and blogging about. And Indianapolis, as you know, did not disappoint. And usually my MO for Fitbloggin is I always say, you know what, I'm just going to not even think about Weight Watchers for these, 4 days. And I'm going to have whatever I'm going to have and be as active as I can be and drink as much water as I possibly can. And usually I set a weight gain limit, which is about 3 pounds, 3 to 5 pounds. Usually if I can come back from Fitbloggin and I've gained 3 to 5 pounds, hopefully closer to 3 pounds, I'm a happy camper, because let me tell you, I have way more than 3 pounds worth of fun and food when I'm at Fitbloggin. So I don't usually track. I don't usually journal as much as I really believe in journaling and tracking. And I am an avid tracker. I track, really, I'm very loyal about it and have been for years and years and years. But except for those 4 days, I even track like Thanksgiving and stuff. So what was interesting to me about this, because I help people lose weight. This is what I do. And I'm always singing the praises of the value of a food journal and what you can learn from a food journal. And something I say to people all the time is there's no wrong way to journal. There really isn't. It doesn't matter if you're scribbling on like the backs of receipts in your handbag, or if you're doing it on some kind of an app. There's no wrong way to do it. And I've said to people, especially the younger people that I work with, that, taking a picture of every single thing that you eat or drink, that's journaling. And what was really funny was on this trip to Indianapolis, if you guys saw my last video, I did exactly that. I took a picture of every single thing, every dessert, every beverage, every almond, everything. Not because I was trying to keep track of what I was eating for weight loss purposes, but because I was trying to have nice pictures in case I wanted to use it in a video or a blog or on Instagram, talking about the conference. But the result was that I actually ended up tracking because I was taking pictures of everything. There's not a single thing I had that I didn't take a picture of. And so, that works. So even though I felt like I was totally throwing caution to the wind, because I took a picture and had that moment of mindfulness, it really helped me stay on track. So when I got back on the scale this week, I was extremely pleased to see that I had only gained, not 3 pounds, but only 0.8, which I'm stunned. Like, that is the least I've ever gained after Fitbloggin, ever. And I was ready to make all kinds of excuses, like, oh, it's hot in California too, and blah, 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 I didn't get enough water. But I managed to stay on track. I really tried to make sure that I got at least enough vegetables every day, if not enough fruit. I didn't have that much fruit when I was there, but I did have a lot of vegetables. But yeah, I had that one day where I had cheesecake for dinner. So I am thrilled. And as soon as I came back, I got right back on my that diet that I was doing before I left that my doctor recommended. It's a hormone. I'm still trying to balance my hormones. It's a hormone balancing diet. It's not a weight loss diet. But I'm doing it within the confines of Weight Watchers. I'm tracking and counting points for all of the things that my doctor has recommended that I eat. So anyway, it worked awesome. I am thrilled. I can't even tell you how thrilled I am to only be up 0.8. Even if it was like 1.5 pounds, I still would have been really happy. Because like I said, I was shooting for like 3. I was eating for 3. The most I ever gained at a Fitbloggin though was in Savannah, Georgia. I gained 7 pounds in the 4 days. 7 pounds because pralines and fried green tomatoes and sweet tea. 7 pounds. So yeah, pretty cool. I'm awfully happy. I'll let you know what it says next week. Maybe next week it will come back to smack me in the face. Maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, you thought you could have cheesecake for dinner? We'll see. As you may or may not notice, I'm back in the car. Like a lot of you, I tape in the car because it's quiet and there's good lighting. But I'm in a new car, new to me this week. This week I'm reviewing a Mazda 3, which pretty sweet car. Stay tuned. There's a review coming up for this next week, probably after I've had a little more time to play around with it, sport mode and all that. It has a beautiful sunroof. Woo-hoo. So yeah, how are you guys doing? I know summer is really, really hard when you're trying to lose weight. And I can't stress enough how valuable a food journal is. Even if you're not counting points, even if you're not counting calories or doing any kind of math at all, just writing down, no matter how you're doing it, or recording, no matter how you're doing it, what you're having is such a powerful tool because one, like I said, you get that mindfulness and it helps you make better choices. And two, it gives you answers. So often people I work with, they get on the scale and they're like baffled by the results that they get. And, when I ask them, like, do you have some idea why the scale says what it says? They're like, I don't know. Well, did you keep a journal? Well, no. Well, now we don't really have any answers. So it's a really, I can't stress it enough. It's hugely valuable, even if you're just taking pictures of your food like I did. So everybody have a great week. Stay cool. Plenty of water. And I'll see you soon. Bye.